Hello and welcome back. My name is Benny Victory. If you're watching this video, most likely I've sent it to you so that we could have kind of a broad understanding of what's going to take place on our first meeting when we get together, whether it's in person or whether it's over the Zoom at this point, and for you to feel a little bit more comfortable about the process overall. I've made another video that outlines the entire process of getting a reverse mortgage, but in this video what I really wanted to do was focus more specifically on the first time that we interact, whether again over the Zoom or over the phone call or in person. A lot of clients are hesitant about what's going to happen, and they feel like there's just going to be kind of a forced sale where they're going to have to make a decision and sign some paperwork. And at that meeting that we're going to get together, there's going to be some sort of a life and death decision that they're going to be stuck by, and they're not going to be able to get out of it without going into litigation. And the funniest thing is that nothing could be further from the truth. I've been to those kind of meetings. Years back, I went to my one and only timeshare sales presentation where I was told for the benefit of being at a resort in San Diego for the weekend, I would have to sit through a 90-minute presentation and there would be no obligation to buy. And I thought, oh my God, I've never been to one of these, and as a salesperson, I'm interested. Let's go. So I went there, and lo and behold, it turned out to be a nightmare because they literally like locked down the doors, and for 90 minutes, they just came at you. After the first person, the second one came, then the closer came, then the manager came, and it was a nightmare. And so that left me an experience that I don't want any of my clients to have. So this video is really intended to help you understand that if you and I are going to sit in a room, what's going to happen. I can guarantee you, I guess this video is the guarantee, that even if you wanted to start to do anything at the end of the presentation of what a reverse mortgage can do and how it can help you, we couldn't even get started if you wanted to, because there's a process, and that process is so regulated by HUD and FHA and the bank that there's no shortcuts in circumventing it. The basis of our first time getting together is really for us to collaborate. And what I mean by collaboration is I'm not opposed to you as a salesperson where I'm trying to sell you something. I'm trying to really discover where you are in your life, what concerns you have, what is the pressure point that is problematic in your current situation financially. Are you able to meet your obligations? Are you running out of money in the next couple of years and you still have a mortgage that is going to be hanging over your head for the next 15 to 20 years? I'm there as an advisor. I'm there with you to show you options and collaborate with you and share with you how other clients have dealt with the similar situations to yours that I've seen and how I was able to help them. It's not about making a sale to you, because there's nothing to sell. There's not a product where you're going to walk out the door and you're going to say, okay, Benny gave me this and I gave him that. It doesn't work like that. Even if you want to move through the process, I can tell you at least it'll take 6 to 8 weeks in a minimum. So even if you want to move forward, we're talking about a 2-month time period before everything is concluded. So I say this to you respectfully. When you come and when we meet, we really want to sit down, be able to identify your problems, deal with your concerns, and go over what the options are and how I can help you. And if it makes sense to you at that point, if what I'm able to do in answering your questions, and more importantly, quite frankly, if your current situation allows you to get a reverse mortgage, then we could move to our subsequent second meeting, which will be when you prepare some paperwork that I will give to you, which is a financial analysis worksheet that I've prepared. It's about a 15-page workbook where you leave, or I'll email it to you, and you sit down with yourself or with your spouse or with your children or with your advisor, and you fill it out. It's a very helpful document that I prepare and I give to my clients, and it's intended to help you understand your current financial situation and really be clear about where you're going to be, whether you decide to work with me or on your own or with somebody else, quite frankly. And if you decide to move forward with me, at our second meeting, we use that document along with the information that I get from you at the first subsequent meeting that we meet at to put a proposal together. And then between the workbook and the proposal that I prepare, we sit down the second time we discuss your situation and we really go deep about how a reverse mortgage could be beneficial for you. Now, going back again to the first meeting, a lot of clients take it for granted that they are going to qualify for a reverse mortgage. And unfortunately, that's not the case. Yes, you may be old enough to qualify in terms of age, but your equity in your home may not be enough to qualify for a reverse mortgage. Your house appreciation may not be as much as necessary to qualify for a reverse mortgage. So really the objective of the first meeting is to determine the parameters of what a reverse mortgage is and if you fit within those parameters to benefit from it. And that's all that's going to happen. So I hope this video is helpful to you to kind of reduce some of your anxiety or worry or tension in terms of thinking, okay, I'm going to meet with Benny and what's going to happen and he's going to sell me something and I'm going to have to come into this thing with my arms up and hesitation and be resistant. If you do that, it's like going to the doctor and saying, doctor, I have a pain, but I'm not going to tell you where the pain is because even though I'm hurting and I'm uncomfortable, I don't want you to know where it hurts so that you press. That's not why you go to the doctor. You go to the doctor because you do have a pain, you do have discomfort, and the doctor is there with you by your side to collaborate and help you resolve your issue. And to that extent, that's what my job is. And thankfully, I've been blessed where I get to help people and I love to do what I'm doing. And I hope that you're one of the clients I can help. If not, and at the first meeting we meet and for whatever reason it doesn't work out or I can't help you or within the parameters it doesn't work, I'll do my best to either direct you in a different direction or help you find the solution that is the best option for your current situation. You know, I've been in the mortgage industry for over 20 years, and with my overall experience, not only in finance, but in real estate and insurance and background and having gone to law school and have a legal education, I bring a lot to the table where I don't view my interaction with the client as a salesperson. I value my relationship with the client as an advisor, and an advisor is interested in the best outcome of the situation for the client. And if you do that, the sales will come. I look forward to meeting you in person. If you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I look forward to us working together and resolving your situation. Thank you very much, and God bless.